Well, hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. Let's get on to it. So this is going to be our cable wire production. It's looking really good. We got our concrete. It's not really running to its fullest potential. So there's another limestone node over there at the back that I want to access. I went ahead and got the lifts down. Just started connecting everything up. I did unlock the wire connection or the wire mount on the wall. So we'll get that done as well to clean up the cable network. And this time I'm going to take it a lot more serious to get it done. So just real quick, down here in the MAM, I did go ahead and collect one of the Sommers loop. And then let's just get this unlocked and see what this is about. So we can get alien energy harnessing. This is going to be interesting. A power augmenter. Oh wow, this is going to be crazy. Look at this, production amplifier. So I'm definitely going to have to take a look at getting a couple of those then. So I did run around as well trying to get some resources. And I managed to find just barely enough Caterium and raw quartz to get this unlocked. And this mine, I can't find it. I think it's underground somewhere, which is really sad because I was hoping to get the blade runners in this episode as well, because that just makes moving around so much easier. Right, now then, with the man picked up, let's take a look. We got 8 of these biomass burners running here at the moment. And then we should be fine on wood and leaves. The top container is for mycelia. And unfortunately, I think that is finished. But our power should be able to run this entire production that I want to add here. If not, I'll just extend it. But for now, we got iron plates, iron rods, as well as our screws. So screws are 100 a minute, iron rods at 30, and the iron plates are at 60 a minute. Something else I want to do real quick, because we will be needing this. It's just real quick here in the hub. Let's come and get the Logistics Mark II. Just to get the better belt.
Milestone reached.
Just keep 8 on for a moment. There we go. So I already went ahead and extended the floor. Gonna start with the iron production expansion first. Then get reinforced iron plates, rotors and modular frames made. We'll be needing all of it. So then let's take a look here. We're going to be needing 9 constructors, 6 smelters and the 3 miners. So the smelters are going to be started, I think, let's say right around there. Should be good. I'm going to give myself enough space to have all of the lifts running without an issue. Now the first one goes in the middle of the foundation like that, with the second one smelting up. Because those two are going to merge together. And then instead of just placing it over here, we're going to skip another block. And then get it directly in line and also in the middle. And it's just going to make the conveying for the backside where the belts are going to run much easier to get down as well. So then there's going to be a total of 3 constructors in between each of these 2 sections. So this one has to be moved over by 1 as well. And just get it snapped in there. Alright, there's all of the smelters. Now over to the constructors. I'm going to move forward a bit as well with this. Because we're going to be merging up this entire production with the other side as well. I think over... yeah, let's go 1 forward. Shouldn't matter too much. We can use the lift in this side and then close it off with the wall. Okay, so that's going to be 3 constructors doing our iron plates. So it's going to be directly in line with that smelter. Now then, let's just continue on with this. It's going to be 3 as well. And by having the 3rd iron rod production down, that's going to give us 45 a minute. And this should line up directly with this now. Come on. Give me the green line for that smelter. We're going to have to move it. Okay, so this one seems to be incorrect. Only because of the placement of this one should be in this direction. So then when these 2 merge up now, it should be directly in line with our first one for alternative cast screws. So this is still going to be 100. That gives us a total of 200 per minute. And then we got our iron rod production with 1 more machine. That is going to be a total of 45 a minute. And then we got our iron plate at 20 per minute in each of these machines. That's our total of 60. Along with the production that we're getting from this side, it's going to be a total of 120 of the iron plates, and then I think it's going to be what, 75 of the iron rod and 200 screws a minute, which is really not all that bad. So let's get the lifts in place, and we'll just connect them all up and add it into a container. I just want to keep some of the production backlog, because this is going to be our starting factory, a proper setup for rods and everything else that we will be needing. So this is going to be a merger facing out in this direction, and I think the one for the rods as well as the iron plates will be in the middle. Then we'll see how we can do the conveyor section underneath, just because I don't have that other little section. What do you call it? Forgot what it's called now. Oh, stackable variants. Yeah, we got it now. Okay, good. Very, very good. I was looking for this, and I also unlocked the conveyor lift. There was something else. I think it was just the power lines. Yes, power outlet. Okay, but let me get back to this. We need to add our screws into there, and this is why we need the logistics Mark II, just in order to get our machines emptied out properly and then stored up as well. Right, so that's going to be that little section. So you need to be facing inwards. No, that's correct. That should be on that side. I need to bring it in towards here. Okay, so this just has to be a conveyor lift Mark 1, since it's not going to be over 60. May as well get this broken down. We're not going to be needing it. Right, so I don't know why I keep using the Q menu now. But let's just feed this into one another. 60 is going to be enough for this as well. And now for the storage container side, I'm going to have to add it as close as possible to there. I think let's lock it in place and do this by using the nudge tool. So that should be in line. Just bring it directly into there. I think that should work, and then we can use the belt to connect up on this side, and that is going to be for our wonderful connection joining there. Going to be quite interesting to get that done as well. Hopefully I left myself enough space there. But why does it not seem to give me the line that it's directly across from that one over there? I think that should be fine. Do hope so. It doesn't look like it's out of line. So this one is giving me that white line on the foundation. That is the one I was looking for. Right, so this needs to be a Mark II. And then the rest of the belts are just a Mark 1. You still have to go and upgrade the belt on that section. Thank goodness that guy's back already. Right, let's quickly go and unlock everything for the rotors since it's back now. Looking good. I really wish I could get that Blade Runners. Unfortunately, it's going to have to wait. So there we go. This is going to be parts assembly.
Milestone read. Include project by completing your contracted duties. Note.
Contracted duties. Yeah, definitely time to get to it. Thank you. Alright. Now then, this is going to be iron plates. Got iron rods and screws. We just need to connect it up to power and do the connections here at the back as well. And then we'll take a look at getting the miners up and connected. I think I'll do that off camera as well as the wire network. So I'm just going to do the conveying for now. So this should be that side. Yeah, this is going to be a bit more tricky. I'll have to take a look at where I'm going to add the wall connection for this side. Might have to expand this little section over here, just to remind myself of that. Alright, so still need to connect up the machines. Let's do the constructors first. That's going to be incorrect. Right, so if we get you placed down this way, everything should be in line. Okay, that should be good. Barely left myself enough space in order to connect everything up here. It's going to be a very small belt in the middle. But this is going to get quite a bit compact. Let's get all of them down. Right, so over this side we're going to be needing our merger facing in this way. and feeding in from that direction. So you are going to be exactly the same, as well as this side. So just feed it out towards the left hand side. Go over there. Now this has to be a splitter facing in this direction, feeding out into two machines. This side needs to be connected up and feed out towards the left. Then this side as well. Oh no, out of iron plates. Luckily everything is running close by, and we got more than enough. This container is basically full. Yeah, I don't think we're really hurting for resources at this point. Just need to go over here again, and then let's get this last one done. So you need to go now from there to this side. Okay, needs to be conveyor belt mark 1, since this is not really running at such a high rate. And the thing is, we were supposed to split out from over this side. So one of these needs to be a merger, with the belt feeding into this one, I think. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Or we're going to have to run the two over there and then send some ingots over from this side. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I think we'll send over a tiny bit over here, and then we'll see how we can get this done. So this one is going to have to change over to a merger. If I can get it replaced now. Okay, so I'm going to have to break it down and redo it. So I'm going to add it as a merger over there with the Mark 1 belt not in there. Please go in this side and then from there to there. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Okay, so let's go over what we have here. So the smelters are merging up. The screws are splitting out this side. Now we do have a bit extra, since this is only using up 12.5. So that's going to leave us with quite a few more ingots to use. In other words, we can expand our iron even from this side. But the rod connection should be fine. I'm going to leave it like this for now. We'll add a belt underneath here, and that's going to prevent me from walking this side. And then we can just add another machine over here as well. We'll take a look if we really need to get that done. But the iron rods are splitting into 4 machines now. It's going to be 3 of them doing iron rods at 15 per minute, only using up 15. So the 15 left over should be sent out over this way, and then merging up with the leftover from these 2 machines. I think that should be fine. This one still needs to be connected up though, otherwise it's not going to work. This is supposed to be using up 60 itself. Yeah, that's going to be 30 per minute, so we need a total of 90. So that makes me wonder, should I break it down over this side or just merge it up from over here? I think we're going to have to do this merge. Otherwise it's not going to balance out in order to get the full production up and running. So by adding a lift down facing in this direction, this one should be feeding out and directly in line with that, hopefully. Now we're going to have to bring it out just a tiny bit just to get it in line, but it looks like it's going to be, I don't know, this looks to be in line, but the line that shows it's going into there was at a different place. But nonetheless, there we go. So the excess of the screws are being sent over to fully complete up with the iron rod production, or the iron plate production over here. Yeah, I think this should be good. It shouldn't actually go to this side though. Oh, it should be fine. Should be fine. Don't worry, it will work out. So all I need to do is just get all of the miners connected up. So let me quickly get that done, as well as add the cable for all of the machines. Get this turned on. I think the MEM research was done now. Just go and take a look. I'll replace all of these walls. What am I doing? I have the MEM on myself. Oh, there we go. Right, hard drive is definitely done, so let's take a look here. So we got fused frames and 6 inventory slots. No. Oh, wait a minute, this is something we might need. So we got a copper rotor that's going to be taking up copper sheets as well as screws instead of iron rods and screws. So that gives us 11 per minute. And the normal one is only giving us 4. So that is really good. Let's take a look here at the modular frame. It takes up reinforced iron plate and rods in order to give us the frames at 2 per minute. And then this takes up reinforced iron plate and screws in order to give us 5 per minute. I think I'm going to go with the rotor one because we do need a lot of rotors later on. And we are going to start up a copper production. So this for a later factory should be much easier to get. And I'm definitely going to be looking for different hard drives as well. So we'll get to that. So let me stop rambling, get everything connected up to power over there, and we'll continue onward. Okay, so then with all of the smelters connected up as well as the recipe selected, we just have to connect this one power line over there and everything should be turning on. So this is going to be an extra 75 megawatt to the power grid. It's definitely going to be enough and everything is already connected up. I just have to break down this little mycelia tree as well as that beryl nut tree over there. But it shouldn't be too bad. We can close this off as well. So this is going to be the end of the iron production. Just have to get a couple of walls added in here and get it all conveyed up all nice and neat. So let's come and take a look here at the top. You know what, just before we do that, let's come and complete tier 2. So that is going to be the end of what we can do for now in the hub. In order to get the next one, we're going to need the space elevator. That's going to be phase 3 and 4. Wait a minute, there's a phase 9. Phase 4, what's this now? This also says phase 1. Oh, I'm guessing that's phase 1 and 4 of the next thing. The space elevator, the tiers there. Okay, interesting. So there's going to be quite a few changes. We could actually build one just to take a look at it, but I'm not going to do that for now. What I do want to do is just come and tick off this extra expansion on iron production. And then start on reinforced iron plate, modular frames, as well as maybe the smart plating. I think the concrete is going to be for the next episode along with copper sheets there in the copper production. But I have to say this is quite the iron production compared to season 1. This is a lot better. And then let's take a look here. So we're going to need, I think it's just one assembler for the reinforced iron plates for now, as well as just one for the rotors. I think it's going to be one. Now we might be able to add 2 for reinforced iron plate, 1 for rotors and 1 for modular frames. Yeah, I think we can do that, because the thing is with the reinforced iron plate, it's taking up 60 screws. If we underclock it to, I don't know, maybe let's say 3, see if that's going to work. I don't know why it didn't change there. So that's going to be 36. It used to take 60, so we can get 2.5, I think then. Keep forgetting you have to hit the enter to switch it. Okay, that's going to be perfect. So that's going to take up 30. As well as 15 iron plate, giving us 2.5. And the one over this side we can run at its max potential. That is going to take up 60. So we can actually increase this one a tiny bit up to 40. So let's try 3.5. No. 3.2. It's not going to work out. Maybe 3.33. That's normally a go-to one to go to. Come on. Let's just get this correct. Wasting so much time with that. Okay, so that's basically going to be 40. So we'll get 3.3 as well as 5 per minute. Not too bad. It's going to have to move. And then over the side, let's take a look at the rotors then. We're not going to do the alternative one for now. Now this is going to be 20 rods and 100 screws a minute to give us 4 rotors. Not going to be a massive amount for now. Only to get things rolling so I can expand on it later. Just get all of the rates worked out. So we got 3 reinforced plates needed over here as well as 12 iron rods. I think we can make 2 machines of this then. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to run these machines though. Because that's 15 at 60. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to add some biomass burners if we want to run these up as well. So I'm going to add 2 over here. Then the rotors are not going to be connected up that way, but the modular frames are definitely going to be connected up using a merger. Then the reinforced iron plates are also connected up via merger. And then the rotors are going to be over there. So all we need to do is just get everything fed into the machines now. See, that thing is back already. Okay, good. Everything is working out nice. Very nice. So iron plate and screws. I think the screws I'm just going to split straight through like this. And then we'll add a splitter on the side somewhere. Just to do it nice and neat as well. Because I need to leave enough gap for a lift to run on this side. Because this is going to be our steel plate being splitted out from this side. Iron plate. Right, so you need to be connected into this connection here. So let me just make sure it's in line. Go 2 back. Should be nice and neat. All good and tidy. Alright. So this is going to be needing a belt of Mark 1. Should be fine. We just need to upgrade this to a Mark 2. So now the other thing is, I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't bring the screws down directly on this side. Change that to a merger. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break down this top section. So sorry for those following along with us. But there is going to be a method to the madness. Let's just get this other one broken down as well. Come on, give it to me there. There we go. And just this little back section, I don't want to break down this for now. But you know what, we can. Because we can just connect the belt straight up like this with the Mark II. Okay, so that one wasn't even upgraded. I need more reinforced iron plates, so let me just quickly get a couple. Now I'm gonna need quite a bit more if I want to get that production running all good. So I think for now I'm gonna go with a Mark 1 and then do some more manual crafting in order to get the reinforced iron plate. So that should be our screws loading in at a good rate in order to fill up those 2 machines. The iron plate is going to come from this side. So we only need it for 1 production. That's going to be reinforced iron plate. The rods are going to be split up in quite a bit more. So that is going to be perfectly in line. Just look at that. What absolute perfect luck for this. Okay, so this is going to be needing 30 and the other one is going to be needing 30 and this one is going to be needing 19. So that is going to be perfect with a Mark 1 running through there. Okay, what have we got up next? It's going to be rotors coming from this side, right? They're going to be straight in line. No, it's not. So let's just bring it out like this. Just bring it one forward. And then we can do another splitter like we did over that side. See if we can get it in line there. I think it should be over there. Easier way is just by snapping it on there and then placing it down on the belt. Right, so that is going to be rotor splitting through this side. What do we need here? Iron rods, not the rotors. I don't know why I keep mistaking all of the components now. That is crazy. Okay, so you need to be fed through that side, then we will be needing another splitter. Going to be right over there. Okay, so we got all of our iron rods feeding through. Let me just make sure about the rate. So we need 20. And then over this side we're going to need 24. So a Mark 1 should be fine enough for all of these machines to be fed and connected up. Now for the next part, what do we need over here? We need some screws again. And then over this side we'll be needing the reinforced iron plate. So I think I'll bring this around the outside. Let's do this side first. Then we just need to connect it up to power and we should be good to go. This is working out perfect. And then over from this side. Let's see. Most of this is just going to be for storage now. Just to get it all stored up. I think I should on this side. I'm sorry about that. Side. I think over there should be fine. I'm still not feeling all too well though. Okay, that is connected up. This weather that we're having is just really bad. Every time when you think you start feeling better, it just comes and hits you again. Okay, let's get all of this connected up. I think the power network might trip though. Let me see, how much is this going to be? Why does it only show 15? Everything else is connected up, right? I think so. It is connected to this side. That is connected on up. Okay, quite interesting. I'll take a look at that in just a moment. So we're running at 118. Our max is 196 and we got cap for 240. So maybe, just maybe we'll have enough for this. Let's try and do it nice and neat here as well. Might have to come and move that pole. Okay, let's take a look. So our max is going to be 271. Okay, that's definitely going to be over. I just need to get some reinforced iron plates made, so that is why I'm doing it this way. But for the moment I'm going to bring it over with a Mark 1 belt. Just to bring it over this side. Because in between here, just going to be a Mark 3. Okay. So then back to reinforced iron plates. Let's see here. I wonder if I should bring this one down. Then add a splitter. So we can run the belt underneath here. And also get it stored up when we're on that side of the building. Please tell me this is going to be close enough. Oh no, it's going to clip through. Not what I wanted. So it just expanded a little bit. And then let's bring it around and then we'll connect it up with a lift over here. Might be a good idea to just get the lift down first. Okay, let's see where it should connect up to then. That's going to be in line. No, it's not. It should be over there somewhere. And this one is going to work over this side. I can just break down this section. I will be needing the reinforced plates anyway, so I might as well just grab them. Okay, let's see, is this going to be in line now? Should be over there. Alright, good. So we got the belt feeding out towards this side, being split into the machines as well. And the rods are also being split over this side. So this machine will start turning on in just a moment. The only thing we're left with is screws for our rotors over on this side. But now where am I going to bring that one through? I think if we face it in this direction, it's not going to be clipping through, but I might as well just use the space over here. Because we can bring it out like this. Then just bring it up to the correct height. And look at that, the belt is just running on top of the assemblers. It's not that it's clipping through, even we can run through here. And it's not intersecting with the power lines as well, which I think should be fine. Now we need to connect it up from over this side though. Okay, we can't break down those ones. They are gonna have to stay there. Let me just see. I don't think I'm gonna have that much luck with this one just being correct. Nope, definitely not. But it should be fine with this one over here. So if we can connect it around that side and just connect it up facing this way, I think that belt is straight. Man, I'm having a lot of luck with the belt again today. That is crazy. So I think that should be absolutely everything. Don't see anything backlogging there at the moment. But it should be fine. I don't think we have a problem. I think that's everything being produced. I do see green lights here. So all we have to do is containers and get it stored up. Sorry about that. And my throat really doesn't feel good. Hopefully this weather will change and things will go back to normal. So let's get a container down over this side. I'm wondering where will the best place be. I think over here should be fine. We can expand it out with another floor. Just so we are able to walk here. Alright, good. This is going to be a major expansion. But it's good, we need it. Definitely do need it. So let's just do this, get it connected up this side. I want you to open my inventory. So that is going to be reinforced iron plates. We are also producing our rotors and the modular frames. So all we need to do is just store it on up. Looking really good. So this one needs to be, I don't know, maybe around this side. Just get it to the correct height, then bring it down with the lift. Then we can just connect it into the container. That should be perfect. I think it needs to be over this side. We'll just lock it in place. That's going to be easier. Okay, good. Gonna do exactly the same thing with this side. Just to get our modular frames down as well. I don't think I'm gonna be running here at the back much, so I think we can do it this way. Shouldn't be any problem at all. So there we go, we got modular frames, rotors, as well as our... Wait a minute, what the heck am I doing over here? Didn't I merge up this line? No, I didn't. Well, ain't that... Okay, now my mind definitely left me today. That is not the correct one to go over there. You need to go over that side. So this side wasn't going to be used at all. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's try this again. Everything is being produced though. I just have to redo the lift over here. Or the conveying to get them out. So let's get you over there. Then we can add the lift. Mark 1 should be fine. Now I do want the modular frames in the last container. So let's get them in there. And just get these ones moved around. Because we're not going to be needing them in there. Right, good. How are we doing for reinforced iron plates? Getting up to 9 already. Not too bad. Definitely not too bad. So there's nothing being merged over there. So let's get you... I think I should bring it out one more. Don't want anything snapping through. Get you in there and then just into the container. So we are good to go for storing everything up now. And the rotors should be produced as well. Yeah, we are definitely looking good. All we need to do is increase the belt. Okay, that was the poor decision trying to run through there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is good. This is getting really good. We got quite the production going at the moment. So I'll have to change that little ramp there as well. I just want to take a look at the factory. This was quite a build. And a really good expansion. I can't believe that the power network is still lasting with just those 8 generators over there. So let's take a look. We got quite the production up and running. So this is definitely going to be good. I think this area might be working out really good for us as well. I'll definitely have to go and take a look at where the quartz and the caterium is going to be, so that we can get the zipline as well as the boots there as well to make us run quicker, the blade runners. And we should be good to go. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you then in the next one. Alpha Blazed, out.